This is an excerpt from Marilyn Frye's book, Essays in Feminist Theory. This part is so poignant that when you hear it, a light bulb is going to go off in your head. Share this video, listen to it again and again until you understand exactly what it is that is being relayed. To say that straight men are heterosexual is only to say that they engage in sex, i.e., effing, exclusively with the other sex, i.e., women. All or most of all that which pertains to love, straight men reserve exclusively for other men. The people whom they admire, respect, adore, revere, honor, whom they imitate, idolize, and form profound attachments to, whom they are willing to teach, and from whom they are willing to learn, and whose respect, admiration, recognition, honor, reverence, and love they desire. Those are overwhelmingly other men. In their relations with women, what passes for respect is kindness, generosity, or paternalism. What passes for honor is removal of the pedestal. From women, they want devotion, service, and sex. Heterosexual male culture is homoerotic in its man-loving. Now, we already talked about how men are homosocial, and you are but a pawn used for the fodder of other men's approval from other men. They use you to be able to kind of showcase like a car or a jacket or a piece in a game or a puzzle. We keep talking about, and we've been coming to these epiphanies about how men don't really view you as human. What is more evident in that than the ways that they regard you like a used car, whose miles have run up, how they trade you in for a newer model, how they don't really care about your personality. They really spend a lot of time looking at your looks and the external. And, we're not talking about all men, but we're talking about a consortium of men that have created the cultures in which we live in our various patriarchies. And we see a lot of this culminating online with the way these men get on microphones and they start talking about how now over the age of 25, look, your prefrontal cortex isn't even fully developed until the age of 25. And now they're saying that you're used up and that you've hit the wall. And
woman over 27, it's time to sell. If you're a woman over 30, it's time to mark this shit on 50% off. If you're over 35, it's time to put that shit on clearance. If you're at 40, it's time to put that shit at the outlet. If you're at 50, Salvation Army.
strange, because Kitten Heels kicked the bucket. 51, he had already run out of all of his miles. But they spend all of this time talking about you as if you're some sort of inanimate object. To them, they don't understand that you have goals and dreams and you have a life path that has nothing to do with any man. So obsessed with you are they. They dedicate all of these podcasts and books and recordings and seminars and lessons on how to be able to trade you among other men, how to be able to get the best looking one. We've been going over many videos on my page. You can check some of the shorter clips on TikTok or on my Facebook or Instagram and see the snippet of how the hospice care nurse, how she informed us that studies were done. You are 6 times more likely to be left when you are ill or dying than the other way around.
Care of him until she is physically no longer able to. She will do everything for him. She will clean him. She will feed him. Everything. If the wife gets dementia, he will dump her in the nursing home so fast. He does not think it is his responsibility to be her caretaker. Article that I saw today, if a wife gets cancer, she is 6 times more likely to be left by her partner, her male partner, than if a husband gets cancer.
6 times.
6 times.
That women stay there with their men wiping their asses until they can't anymore, until they are physically unable. But the moment you get your diagnosis, by that afternoon, he's sleeping with someone else. Why? Because you were marry-a-maid. Why? Because you were something to be used. You're a commodity. You're something like they trade on the market, like the dividends market. Like, I think they call commodities like pork barrels. By and large, far too many men just don't see you for your uniqueness as a woman. They don't understand that your life doesn't begin and end with them. You aren't a person to them. You aren't even today. They don't regard you as a full human being. They regard you as a commodity to be used for their pleasure, for their comfort, for their convenience, until you are no longer able to be used. Women are waking up. Look up my video where we talk about how men are homosocial.
So it involves talking about women, it involves picking up women, it involves talking about your sexual conquest with women. Why for a lot of men, sex is a currency, because having lots of sex means you can talk about it with your mates and discuss that, and that's a really important part of homosocial bonding.
Pair it with this one, where men are constantly showing you that they don't respect your contribution, even though girls and women outperform men in school by and large, pound for pound, grade for grade, so much so that the vast majority of people in this country who are now enrolled in college are women. We are outpacing them and they're not able to keep up. And they're like, hold up, wait. Check the video that I did on the most dangerous men in society.
The most violent, unstable societies in the world, too many broke and lonely young men. And we are producing too many of them.
Check that video and pair it together. Wake up. These lessons are meant to create the food for thought inside of you so you can start seeing and understanding what it is that we have before us. Go ahead and share this video. I will see you all in
Be a part of the live show with thousands of other viewers. Go to TonyaTKO.com/text and join the text notification squad and get a text whenever I go live. Support the show and yourself, and I'll see you on the next live broadcast.